Students, open your book on page number 20. Let us see the second part of the lesson, the selfish giant. He saw a most wonderful sight. Here he is used for the giant. Giant saw a most wonderful sight. Through a little hole in the wall, the children had crept in. Through a little hole in the wall of the garden, there was one of the small hole, and using that hole, the children crept inside the garden. They entered inside the garden, and they were sitting in the branches of the trees. And after entering in the garden, they climbed on the trees and they sat in the branches of those trees. In every tree that he could see, there was a little child. So after climbing the trees, they sat in the branches. So he saw, who did see? The giant. The giant saw that on each branch of the tree there were children. Every tree, on each tree there were children in the branches. And the trees were so glad to have the children back again that they had covered themselves with blossoms. And the trees were so glad. Trees became very happy finding the children. Glad means happy to have the children back again, as they have returned in the garden again, that they had covered themselves with blossoms. And finding the children, they became so happy that they were laden with flowers. Blossoms means flowers. And were waving their arms gently above the children's head. Waving their arms gently. Waving their arms. Here arms means branches. Branches were moving softly above the children's head, above the heads of the children. The birds were flying about and twittering with delight. And the birds were flying around the trees and they were making twittering sound with happiness. And the flowers were looking up through the green grass and laughing. And the flowers were looking up. Flowers of those trees were looking upside through the green grass and laughing. Through the green grass they were looking and they were laughing. It was a lovely scene. The scene was pleasant. Only in one corner it was still winter. In one corner of the garden, still there was winter. It was the farthest corner of the garden. And that corner was the remotest corner of that garden. Farthest is the superlative of far. Far, further, farthest. And in it was standing a little boy, and at that corner there was one of the small boy. So who was at the farthest corner? Yes, at the farthest corner there was one of the small boy. He was so small that he could not reach up to the branches of the tree. The boy was very small and he was unable to climb on the trees. He was so small that he could not reach up to the branches of the tree, and he was wandering all round it, crying bitterly. And he was seeing in the surrounding and he was crying. The poor tree was still covered with frost and snow, and that tree was still covered with frost and snow because in the branches of that tree there was no child. The poor tree was still covered with frost and snow, and the north wind was blowing and roaring above it. And the cold northern wind was blowing above that tree with a roaring sound. Climb up, little boy, said the tree. The tree told the small boy that the small boy should climb on the branches of that tree. And it bent its branches down as low as it could, and that tree lowered its branches so that the child could climb on that branches comfortably. But the boy was too tiny. But the boy was so small that he could not climb on the branches of that tree. Now next paragraph. And the giant's heart melted as he looked out. When the giant looked out towards the boy, his heart was softened. How selfish I have been. He thought that how introvert he was. Now I know why the spring would not come here. Now, at that time, he realized what was the reason that the spring was not reaching in that garden. I will put that poor little boy on the top of the tree. He took a decision that he would keep that small child on the branch of the tree. I will put that poor little boy on the top of the tree, and then I will knock down the wall. And one more decision he took. What was that decision? That he would fell the wall down using the axe. Knock down means demolish. He took a decision to demolish the wall. And my garden shall be the children's playground forever and ever. And he thought that after demolishing the wall, the garden will be without wall and it would be an open playground for all those children. Children playground forever, for always. He was really very sorry for what he had done. Really, he was repenting what he had done, as he had not allowed the children to enter in the garden, and that is why spring was not reaching in the garden, and when the children entered in the garden, the spring season came. So as he was repenting, so he crept downstairs and opened the front door quite softly. He crept downstairs. He crept out means he moved out of his house from the threshold using the steps. He came down. How? Softly. And went out into the garden and reached to the garden. But when the children saw him, they were so frightened that they all ran away. Seeing him, the children became very fearful and they started running out of garden. And the garden became winter again and again. There was winter in the garden. With the departure of the children, the spring season also departed. Only the little boy did not run. Only the small boy could not run, for his eyes were so full of tears that he did not see the giant coming. The eyes of that small boy were full of tears, and because of the presence of tears, the child could not see the giant that was approaching towards him. And the giant stole up behind him and took him gently in his hands. And the giant stole up, came quietly towards the giant. Stole means came quietly without being noticed. So he reached towards the child secretly. Who did reach towards the child secretly? Yes, the giant. And the giant stole up behind him and took him gently in his hands. And the giant took that small child in his hands. And the giant in his hands and put him up into the tree and kept that child in the branches of the tree, and the tree broke at once into blossom. And finding the child in the branches, the tree at once immediately became full of flowers, and the birds came and sang on it. and the birds, because now is spring season, there were flowers, so birds also reached there towards the tree, and they started singing. And the little boy stretched out his two arms and flung them round the giant's neck. And the little boy, small boy, stretched out his two arms. He expanded, stretch means expand. So he expanded his two small hands and flung them round the giant's neck and threw those hands round the neck of that giant and kissed him. Not only flung and kissed, he kissed him also. I think these lines are clear to you. We shall meet again in the next video. Thank you.